Hi, my name's Jan. I've been practicing yoga for a long time, over 30 years, and mindfulness and meditation for over 25 years. I've only been teaching yoga probably about 2.5 years. And I teach chair-based yoga and also mat-based yoga. I have a gentle Hatha class and I have a Hatha flow class that's based on sun salutations. And I also teach mindfulness and meditation as well. So I'm going to be doing some chair yoga with you and also some mat yoga, standing and seated postures. And I'm really happy to be involved in this project. I have been to Bramley Lawns a long time ago, I think it was over a year ago, and did some chair yoga with a room full of lovely people. It was brilliant. So I'm really happy to be involved to help you keep moving at home and to keep our spirits up and to keep us feeling strong and positive. So I hope you enjoy the classes, and I'll see you soon. Hi, welcome to yoga. I'm Jan, nice to see you. So we'll be doing some stretching on our backs, then onto our hands and knees, and then we'll do some standing postures. So you can start by either sitting cross-legged, or if you prefer, lying down on the back. So getting the body nice and comfortable. We'll start off with some mindfulness. So start off by rolling the shoulders, easing out the neck. Or if you prefer, you can start lying down on the back. And then when you've found your comfortable position, either cross-legged or on the back, then allowing the eyes to fall closed. So drawing the awareness into the body, going inwards into our internal world, and being aware of this physical body and how the body's feeling in this moment. So noticing any aches and pains, any tiredness, anywhere you need to be careful today, any old injuries. And being aware of the feet and the toes, the shins and the calves, the knees, the thighs, the hips and the buttocks, the whole of the back, the full length of the spine, the belly, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders, the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the hands and the fingers, the neck, the head, the face. So being aware of the whole body, drawing the awareness into the physical body. And then drawing the awareness to the breath. So noticing where in the body you can feel the breath. It might be in the belly, it might be in the ribs or the chest, or maybe a combination of all three. And there's no right and there's no wrong, it's just noticing and observing where you can feel the body moving around the breath. And then drawing the awareness into the nostrils and the sensation of breath. Feeling the in-breath and feeling the out-breath. If any thoughts pass through the mind, just notice these thoughts. Be glad that you notice, and then bring the attention right back to watching the breath. And then when you feel ready, allowing the eyes to open, let's roll the shoulders. We're going to come down onto the back, so you might be on the back already, but if you're not, let's roll down onto the back. So rolling down, and then draw the knees into the chest. Place the hands gently onto the knees and have a nice roll around, massaging the back. And experimenting between knees far away from the chest and then knees closer to the chest. Giving the back and the hips a good massage. One of the best feelings of the day, the back on the mat. So let's move with the breath now. So keeping the knees into the chest, place the arms down by the sides with the palms facing down. As you breathe in, raising the right arm up and over the head as the left leg extends up to the sky, and breathing out slowly down. And the next in-breath, the left arm and the right leg extending, and breathing out slowly down. And just following your natural breath. Extending with the in-breath and folding back down with the out-breath, nice and slowly. Easing out the legs, easing out the knees. And always following the breath. So allowing the breath to lead the body. And next time you breathe in, let's raise both arms and both legs with the in-breath. And breathing out slowly down. And just take a few of these in your own time. Raising on the in-breath and folding back down on the out-breath. And as always, we're moving mindfully. So we're following every breath. And we're feeling the air moving between the fingers and across the face. And the next time the knees come back to the chest, let's place the hands gently onto the knees, keeping the big toes together. Let's circle the knees, so nice big circles, opening out the hips. But just going as far as feels comfortable for your body. And then let's change direction. And then finding stillness. So keeping the knees into the chest, placing the arms down by the sides. As you breathe in, raising the arms above the head, extending the right leg an inch or two above the mat. And as you breathe out, knee comes back to chest, arms come back down by the sides. The next in-breath, raise both arms and the left leg an inch or two above the mat. And then breathing out, knee back to chest, arms down by the sides. And just following your natural breath, extending on the in-breath, and knee back to chest on the out-breath. If you'd like to make it a bit stronger for yourself, as you breathe out, raise the head and shoulders. And then breathing in, extending, lowering the head, And breathing out, knee back to chest, raise the head and shoulders. If that feels too strong, just keep the head down on the mat. So we'll just do a couple more. Now the next time the left leg comes back to the chest, let's gently rock from side to side, massaging the back. And let's roll the head from side to side, easing out the neck. And let's circle the ankles, first in one direction, and then in the other direction. And then let's roll up onto our mat. So we're going to come onto hands and knees and do cat stretches. If you don't like being on your knees, I'll just quickly show you how you can do this seated. So you can either sit cross-legged, or you could even extend the legs. And as we breathe in, we're going to lift the chin, roll the shoulders back. And as we breathe out, we're going to roll the back, round the back, chin to chest. So that's how you can do it seated. But if you're okay on hands and knees, we'll come onto hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees under hips. And then as you breathe in, drop the belly, lift the head and tailbone. And as you breathe out, arching the spine, chin to chest. And just take a few of these with your breath. Breathing in, raising the head and tailbone. Breathing out, arching the spine. So these cat stretches are so good for the spine. Bending and extending the spine in opposite directions. And when we do this, each vertebra, in between each vertebra we have a spongy disc. And when we bend and extend the spine in this way, all the little bones in the spine start to massage the spongy discs and they become plumper. So this is definitely one to do every day for a healthy spine. So this is a good time to take socks off if you're taking socks off, and I would suggest that when we're doing the standing postures, otherwise you may slip. So removing socks if you have them on. And then we'll come up into downward facing dog. So placing the hands, wrists under shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees under hips, and then we're going to tuck the toes under. And we're going to lift the hips and tailbone, lowering the head, and we're bending and extending alternate legs. So we're looking for this nice upside down V position, pressing into the fingers, allowing the head and the neck to hang loose. And we're gently easing the belly towards our thighs. And we're walking through the legs, feeling a nice stretch down the backs of the legs. And then let's draw both heels down towards the mat, finding stillness. It doesn't matter if the heels don't reach the mat, we're just going in that direction. Taking slow, deep breaths. And then we're going to bend both knees, look up towards the hands, and walk the hands towards the feet, keeping the knees very bent. And then we're gently going to hinge up to standing, extending the legs. The last thing to come up is the head. Up to standing, let's roll the shoulders. So easing out the shoulders, drawing the shoulders forwards, up and back. So let's soften the knees and let's step the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And let's ease out the hips from left to right. Easing out these lovely ball and socket joints. Lovely, let's circle the hips. First in one direction. And then in the other direction. Lovely, and then finding stillness. Let's soften the knees. So the knees are not locked, they're nice and soft. Let's imagine we're holding the moon. So the fingers are spread wide, we're holding the moon. As you breathe in, extending the moon above the body. And as you breathe out, lowering down. Just take a few of these in your own time. Breathing in, raising up. And breathing out, slowly down. Imagine the brightness coming from the moon, shining on the body. And imagining this lovely full moon. And the next time the arms come down, let's release the arms. And let's bend and extend alternate legs. So we're shifting the weight from one side to the other, from one leg to the other, one foot to the other. And let's challenge our balance. So turning the toes outwards a little. As you breathe in, shifting the weight of the body into your left leg, raising the right heel, breathing out over to the other side, and then breathing in, raising the left heel, breathing out over to the other side, breathing in, raising the first heel again, and just taking a few of these in your own time, just coming onto the tiptoe. And then if you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit further, try raising the foot. As you breathe in, raise the foot. As you breathe out, slowly down, shifting over. And then we're going to include the moon again. So as you breathe in, lifting the moon, lifting that foot. As you breathe out, slowly down. Breathing in, raising the moon, lifting that foot. Breathing out, slowly down. You might just want to stay on the tiptoe, that's absolutely fine. That's still challenging for the balance. We'll just take a couple more. Last time. Lovely, and then releasing the arms. So let's step the feet nice and wide as feels comfortable for your body. And we're going to turn your right foot out 90 degrees. Turn the left foot in slightly, making sure the hips are still facing this way. And then raise the arms to shoulder level with the palms down. And then we're going to bend that right knee, making sure the knee doesn't go beyond the ankle, making sure we can still see our toes when we look down. And we're gazing down this right arm. And this is warrior two. Warrior two, so feeling like a warrior, feeling strong, calm, focused, like a warrior. And then let's move with the breath. So as you breathe in, bending the elbows, straightening that leg, and then breathing out back to warrior. And then take 5 more with your breath. Breathing in, bending the elbows, straightening the leg, and breathing out back to warrior. Take 4 more. Always moving mindfully, allowing the breath to lead the body, and always focusing on the breath. Lovely. When you've taken your extra breaths, let's release the arms, straighten that leg, and we'll do the other side. So turning the left foot out 90 degrees, turning the right foot in slightly, making sure the hips are still facing forwards. Raising the arms to shoulder level, palms down, and then bending that left knee, making sure we can still see our toes. If the knee does go beyond the toes, you might want to try walking that foot further out. And we're gazing down this left arm, warrior two. Calm, strong and focused like a warrior. And then let's move with the breath. So as you breathe in, bending the elbows, straightening that leg. And as you breathe out, back to warrior, bending that knee. And then take 5 more. Nice slow, deep breaths. Following every breath, moving mindfully. Feeling the air moving around the body. When you've done your extra breaths, let's release the arms, straighten that leg, and then we'll heel toe, heel toe, heel toe the feet. Back to standing. So arms are down by the sides. As you breathe in, raise the arms up to the sky. And as you breathe out, slowly down. We'll come onto tiptoes next time. So as you breathe in, raising the arms, raising the heels. And as you breathe out, slowly down. And just take a few of these in your own time. Breathing in, raising up. Breathing out, slowly down. We'll just take a couple more. Nice and slowly, breathing in, raising up. And last time, breathing in, raising the heels. And breathing out, slowly down. Placing the hands in prayer position at the heart center. And then allow the eyes to fall closed. So every time you breathe in, feel the crown of the head lifting up towards the sky. And every time you breathe out, imagine you have roots coming out of the feet, keeping you grounded, keeping you connected to this earth. Breathing in, lengthening the spine, lifting the crown of the head. And every time you breathe out, feeling those roots coming out of the feet. Keeping you rooted, keeping you grounded. Feeling the touch of the fingers, the thumbs and the palms. And feeling where in your body you can feel the breath. Might be in the belly, might be in the ribs, might be in the chest. There's no right and there's no wrong, it's just wherever you can feel your breath. And then observing the breath around the nostrils. Body breathing in, body breathing out. And then when you feel ready, allowing the eyes to open. As you breathe in, palms up, circle the arms all the way around, back to the sky. And as you breathe out, palms down the midline, back to the heart. And again, breathing in, palms up, circle the arms around the body. Breathing out, palms down the midline, back to the heart. And last time, breathing in, circling the arms all the way around, up to the sky. Breathing out, back down the midline. Bending the knees, sinking the hips. Let's come into a nice squat. Let's check we can still see our toes when we look down. Let's make sure our shoulders are away from our ears. Shoulder blades gliding down the back. And just going as far as feels comfortable. If you want to keep it nice and subtle, you can be up here. If you want to work stronger, you might be down here. Holding just as long as feels okay for your body. Feeling nice and strong in the legs, strong in the hips, strong in the back. Taking a nice long deep breath in, and as you breathe out, and again breathing in, sinking the knees, taking a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, and one last time, breathing in, hands to the heart, sinking the knees, last time sighing out, hands back to the heart center, closing the eyes, tipping the chin to the chest, feeling a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Observing the breath around the nostrils. And then when you feel ready, allowing the eyes to open, dropping the hands, rolling the shoulders. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you.